and welcome to another edition of Deskside with Del. I'm Delwyn Graham of Graham Wealth Partners, which is part of CG Wealth Management. And today I'd like to talk a bit about an article I just wrote. Well, I guess I wrote about a week ago. It's called, Is Your Investment Advisor Managing You? And it's basically about two mandates we have. The mandate of the investment advisor versus the mandate of the industry. And oftentimes, and for the most part, they work well together. So the mandate of an investment advisor is to work with individual clients to help them build their wealth and to manifest a plan in the future over a lifetime. So that plan might end up in a comfortable retirement, perhaps, or maybe even an orderly dispersal of funds at death. It all depends on the individual and what the individual wants. Now, the industry itself is a bit different. Its mandate is to build efficiencies in the industry. So they've brought out a lot of technologies in order to do that. So probably one of the most famous is electronic trading platforms, and they've changed the industry even in the time that I've been here for 22 years. So trades have become much cheaper than they were in the past. Mutual funds have been around for longer than that. Mutual funds have allowed clients to build a diversified portfolio with much less money than it would take to build a portfolio stock by stock. ETFs are a development of that, and they make it even cheaper than mutual funds. So, and these are all to the benefit of the client. And these are all tools that I use in order to build my clients an efficient, effective portfolio and to manage it over a lifetime. The problem is that when the investment advisor becomes usurped by the technology itself. So, and that's kind of the case in the case of a robo-advisor, which is kind of the embodiment of that. So a robo-advisor would replace me with a program that uses modern portfolio theory in order to manage a fund. So what management portfolio theory is, it's just a means by which a portfolio is managed according to a risk profile in the efforts of maximizing return. So, and that risk profile would be defined in terms of, well, what would consider a client's risk, which would be typically risk averse, moderate risk taker, or risk loving. And that's kind of where the client is reduced down to those risk parameters. Now, the client does not have to be reduced to that. I mean, obviously, in the hands of a capable IA, that would be just a tool that they would use. But sometimes, and if not a lot of the time, that is the portfolio management that the client has. And in that case, a lot of the time, the client itself is disempowered because there's no plan, there's no monitoring, there's no benchmarks, or there are, but it's murky. And so for example, in the last year, it can cause some disconcert, some concern, because people really don't know what's happening. And oftentimes, clients will not even open their statements because they figure, well, that they are so disempowered that they really don't want to know until things look a bit better, which is, that's the mark of someone that basically is disenfranchised or disempowered. Another mark of someone who's disempowered is a lot of times when we do talk to new people, the first thing they ask me is, do we have enough money in order to retire? And oftentimes that has no bearing at all upon how much money they actually do have. It's just that they have no basis by which they could actually make a judgment. And that's basically because they have no plan, they have no monitoring, and they have no benchmark. And that's what we provide. We provide the purpose and the meaning of why they are creating wealth. And now, maybe that's not so surprising because I am maybe that's not surprising because I am an IA myself. But I do think that's the way that we earn our keep. And if you'd like us to talk a bit about a plan, building wealth over a lifetime, contact us below. Thank you very much.